Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. And welcome to this new video on the markets, which is going to be an emergency market update, because today, as most of you know, we would have some news. And it looks like we just got the news, because there's a lot of volatility right now, a very bullish reaction. But the news that we got, and we're going to look at this together, I have not checked it out myself, is the CPI and inflation rate data. So we'll look at that. We'll talk about what that means for the markets. We'll look at some of the altcoins that are reacting best. We'll take a look at the Bitcoin dominance to see if altcoins are actually performing better than other coins. But so far it looks good. But like I said, I haven't checked out the result yet. So let's check it out. Very interesting. Ooh, that's so some alerts are going off for me. That's very interesting, and I potentially have to buy some things in the middle of this video. But let's check it out. All right, CPI is actually lower than expected. Inflation rate is as expected. Core inflation rate lower than expected. Yeah, bullish. that's it. It's bullish. We were waiting for lower than expected data, and what you can see right now, and that is the most bullish thing I've seen in a while, is that the dollar strength index is dropping down here. Now, I do want to issue a warning. And that is that this is very bullish, right? So the stock markets are going to open in about an hour. They're most likely going to open bullish as well, but please still be careful, all right? Because on the day of inflation rate data of the CPI, there's usually a lot of volatility, all right? And I do think that Bitcoin is at a very strong resistance level here between 100,000 and 99,000. So even though I think this is bullish for the markets on the longer term, short term, I do think it's most likely will be bullish, but you should not just max long everything and just think, oh, good news, everything is going to be bullish, everything is going to go up. That's not true, all right? Stick to your risk management, stick to your strategy. And I would even go as far as saying, or at least I would even go as far as saying that if you're not an experienced trader, maybe it's better to just log off and get back tomorrow. Because this data, this news, bullish, all right? Let's get that out of the way. That's clear. The S&P 500 pre-market is also trading much higher. And like I said, the dollar strength index is dumping down here. All great. But that doesn't mean you should just buy anything. But yeah, so what I said earlier today is that, well, bullish news would probably cause Bitcoin to get into that level between 99 and 100,000. I actually do think, like, this news, like the dollar strength index is actually falling down quite hard. So I think it's even possible if the US market also opens bullish today, that will get into like 100, so 101, 102,000. I do not yet think that Bitcoin is going to break that level. All right, for that we would need much more volume. If the volume gets up to something like 70, 80 billion dollars, then we can break out. But for now, I would say it's most likely that on the short term, we'll see volatility, but that we will be bullish and that we will move up. But like I said, be a little bit careful, right? But I do think this is most likely. Now, let's take a look at what the Bitcoin dominance is doing. Bitcoin dominance is dropping down. So I think today is also going to be a good day to trade some altcoins. The last kind of test today is going to be how the US opens. All right. So if the US opens bullish and we get into some sort of a Coinbase premium, which means the price of Bitcoin is trading higher on Coinbase, that would be great. Then we're going to have a great day, but also a great week, I think. You can already see that a lot of altcoins are performing very well. But no, I mean, with the Bitcoin dominance at resistance and dropping down like this, I think altcoins are actually going to be quite strong as well. Briefly looking at altcoins here, the strongest seem to be Athena, Pendle, Jasmine, Ondo, Sui, Gala, and Doge. And I think it's especially interesting to look at those Donald Trump affiliated coins, right? So if you don't know, Athena is actually affiliated with them. I think that's interesting if we break above 86 cents here. So keep an eye on that. Dogecoin is obviously interesting. AI agent coins are very interesting. An alert of mine went off for virtuals. I think that looks good. I think it looks that's one at least I'm looking at buying here. So keep an eye on that. What more do we have? Dogecoin, also Donald Trump affiliated. That could be interesting. Of course, XRP. This is very bullish for XRP, and I think we now have a very good chance for this to, if we break above 2.9, which is the main resistance now, to get into 3.2, 3.3. So that's very interesting. I mean, everything is looking good. I mean, GOAT, we bought GOAT at the bottom right here in the Signal group, which if you don't know, I have my own Signal group in which I share all of my trades. We're printing there as well because we also bought Solana at 175 right here at the bottom, and we bought Ethereum right here at 2950. So if you're interested in trades like that, not all of them are like that, but consider joining. Links will be down in the description. But yeah, no, it looks good. Last test, like I said, is getting a bullish start of the US session as well. But at the moment, everything looks very good to go up higher with the outperformers being what we talked about in the last 2-3 minutes. That's what I think you need to know. Like I said, be careful. This news is bullish, but don't max long anything. Stick to your strategy. All right, stick to your strategy and keep an eye on the dollar strength index. If the dollar strength index all of a sudden, for whatever reason, turns bullish when the US opens, that's the moment you should scale out of positions, because a bullish dollar strength index is bad. But those are my thoughts. That if you do have any questions, make sure to join the Telegram or the Discord group. That's best because the comments on YouTube are absolutely filled with bots. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.